of Waikiki, Armstrong Produce and Honolulu Freight Service, Safeway for putting up the scaffolding. That's not Safeway the grocery store. It's Safeway with the scaffolding. Channel 808. And then also our law enforcement, our mission partners, which is Summit Media, First Hawaiian Bank, Hawaii News Now, Law Enforcement Torch Run for Special Olympics. These are the supporters that do this, that support all year long for different events and fundraising. All right, so we have Gilda Engel from the Knights of Columbus on rope B. She goes as Jet. Ooh, let's see how fast Jet can get down this rope. She's a teacher and a teacher assistant at St. Elizabeth's School. How about a big hand for our teachers? That is a tough job, boy, especially here in Hawaii in the public school system. Yeah, both my kids went to public school. That's right, I said it. Public school. Public school. All right. So Gilda has actually done some skydiving. That's wonderful. She volunteers and donates her time and monetary donations to Special Olympics of Hawaii. So this is just one more way for her to volunteer her time and get those donations in. She'd like to thank KFC for this and the parishioners, parishioners, see, that's public school for you. Parishioners of St. Elizabeth Church have been so generous in supporting her. And hopefully she'll be back next year with a friend. So she'll have somebody to jump down with. I know, Eli, it's a tough job, isn't it? Are you doing the GoPro? Are you filming it? This is how you sleep on the job. What do you do for a living, Eli? Administrator. This is what he does. You tell people what to do. Is that what it is? Do they listen? That's the question. So Special Olympics of Hawaii helps and supports and provides special games and programs for more than 3,500 athletes we have here in Hawaii. Wonderful organization. If you've never volunteered for them, you really should give it a shot. It's one of the most organized organizations when it comes to volunteerism. That's my personal experience. They're always very friendly. They give you lots of guidance. They give you shirts every time you come out. They feed you because they know that you're taking time out of your day away from your families as well to volunteer. And Miss Nancy Botello is wonderful as well with Dan Furlano. No, not Furlano. What is Dan's? Epstein. Dan Epstein. And Cindy Ujimori. She's not here today, is she? Who is my high school classmate, by the way. That's why she looks so young. But, oh, you can get our picture. Come on in, darling. That's such a cute name, darling. Everybody has to call you darling. Wonderful. Thank you, Chris and Don, for volunteering your time and taking pictures today at the event. We really appreciate that. All right, so we have some supporters. Oh, there we go. She has one of the best supporters ever over there. We have a sister. So Gilda is a teacher at St. Elizabeth's School. Can I get some representatives from St. Elizabeth's School? There she is right up. Oh, she has a whole bunch. Wonderful. Eli, sit up. Hey, Gilda, we're down here. She just said, let it rip. That's what she said. She can't wait to come down and tell everybody what a wonderful experience she had. So those walking by and not really know what's going on, this is for Special Olympics of Hawaii. It's a fundraiser. We also are trying to win a van or a car from Toyota with 100carsforgood.com. And all you have to do is spend a minute and a half just filling out a voting survey over there. And we even have the resources available for you. Miss Tracy and Jennifer can go ahead and help you out over there. Yep. We're almost there. Top 2 places win the car, and we're in 3rd. So all we need is your vote. Your vote will count. You can make a difference. Yes, you can. That's the motto. Here we go. So wonderful. We're still in 3rd place for the new vehicle, so we use every vote. Oh, Gilda must be getting it going because her ladies are getting all excited over there. All right, we have someone new strapped up on rope C. His name is Oliver Ortega. Father Oliver. Oh, that's wonderful. He's a Roman Catholic priest, and he's motivated by the kids of Special Olympics. He's also a member of the Knights of Columbus and the St. Elizabeth Church. All right, I like it. So Father Oliver is taking his pictures up there. I think these are probably the best 2 people up there that I think are going to be the safest ever. In fact, I don't even think they have to hold on to their ropes. They could just, and they will be fine. Looks like he's getting himself ready. Looks like he's done this before. Okay, so Father Oliver has jumped off a 25-foot boulder into a waterfall. Yeah, so this ain't nothing for him. But he's going to check this off his bucket list. Because everybody has a bucket list. If you don't, you should get one. If you don't know what a bucket list is, it's a list of things that you want to do before you are no longer able to. Father Oliver is doing really well. I want to be on his team. Who's on Father Oliver's team? Oh, all the nanas are getting excited. Good for you. Nana says go faster, Father. You're not going fast enough. It's hot. Yes, it's hot, right? We want him to come down already. Do you guys have some kankanin or some bibingka when he comes down? Yes? Okay. I want some. Halo halo? Oh, yes. Let's all cheer for the halo halo. Father Oliver, come down for the halo halo. And halo halo is not hello, hello. It's a really great Filipino dessert with shave ice and beans and all kinds of stuff. Ice cream. It's all this stuff that's left over in the refrigerator you don't know what to do with. You just put it all together with cream and syrup. You're good to go. How are you doing up there, Gilda? We're still cheering for you. Look at Father Oliver didn't even stop to give you any assistance. Oh my goodness. I think she's stuck. Oh, okay. Nice. Father Oliver, they're chanting for you. He looks pretty buff. How you doing up there, Father? You've done this before. And he's a young father. He's only 41. Oh, see, the nanas like that. They like the young ones. Okay. I think I might have to change churches pretty soon. I may pay Father Oliver a visit. Here he comes. He's still smiling. Really? Oh. Oh, he has made it. Alrighty, on rope A, we have Brenda Carrillo. They said go again. Oh, awesome. That's great. That's one for the books. You can put that right on the church wall. Miss Gilda is still up there. She's just enjoying the view. That's all. So Brenda is in the Air Force. Can we hear it for the Air Force? Come on. Support our military services. Involved with Special Olympics as a volunteer. She's also a volunteer coach, which is wonderful. Oh my goodness, Father Oliver is still getting his cheers. Did you all come in one bus, one van? No, y'all came separate? Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to get my priest to come out and do this as well. We'll challenge next year. Oh, you're welcome. Congratulations, Father. Hey, Gilda, can you hear us, sweetheart? We're still here for you. They're still cheering for you. It wasn't all for Father Oliver. It was for you, too. See, there they are. Yes, almost half already. They're cheering for you. One half. Just a little bit more. Yeah. Maybe if you wiggle a little bit. Does that work when you wiggle? I'd be like... 70 on C, 70 on C. So Brenda is also a skydiver with the United States Air Force. Air Force, skydiving, this should be good for her. Is she stuck? Brenda, are you stuck as well? Where's Brenda's supporters? Are her people down here yet? Brenda? They're still cheering for you, Gilda. The van hasn't left yet. They're still here. They're still here. All right, so on rope C, we have Jean Arntz. Jean is raised more than $1,000, so congratulations to her from TD Ameritrade. And it asks her, well, what's your occupation? She says, depends on the day of the week. She's quite a character on her application here. It says, how did you hear about Over the Edge? She says, I thought it was a reality show about the loony bin. She says she's kind of athletically challenged as well, so she's excited to come out here and do this. And she says, Jeremy, make sure you take pictures of her good side. Is Jeremy down here taking pictures for Jean? Where is he? Oh, yeah, he's laying down on the couch, Jean. How you doing, Gilda? You all right? Oh, you're more than halfway. You're good. Brenda, how you doing up there? Are you stuck? Gilda's still smiling. She's still smiling. She's probably thinking, what was I thinking? Yep. We have your support group coming out down here for you. They're going to catch you. It's okay. Jason's down here. He'll take care of you when you get down. He's got really nice dimples, too. He's another young one over here. Oh, my gosh, she says. Oh, my goodness. I tell you, Gilda, this is a story that you're going to be able to tell everybody back home. It's okay. Jason will catch you. It's okay. See, Jason's nice. There you go. Yes, Gilda has landed. Oi, Jason, you're supposed to catch her. That's why Jason's still single, ladies. Oh, and Miss Jean, she came out of nowhere. Oh, and here we got Brenda. There you are, Brenda. You got a little tan up there, Brenda. You're up there, so. All right. Good job. All right. So those of you that are standing around and haven't voted for the car yet, it takes about a minute and a half. Go see Tracy and Jen to vote for a new Toyota van for Special Olympics to help transport their athletes to and from practices and events. The top two that get the most votes will get the van. Right now, Special Olympics Hawaii is in third place. So every vote counts. So if you haven't done so, please go ahead and go to the computers. They have it available to you. And just go ahead and sign up. You don't have to be a resident of Hawaii. You can just be a visitor. You can do, so those that are just walking by. Look, Gilda. Oh, my goodness. Somebody needs to carry Gilda. Woo! Good job, Mana. Good job. Thank you. Good job. Hey, look, they're all excited. Kankanin for everybody. Hala hala for everyone. You told her to use a skirt? She already raised her money. That's the tactics they use. All right, so we have on rope B, who's obviously either pretending to be a bird or taking a picture. Her name is Rochelle. hide Rochelle. Do we have Rochelle supporters down here yet? We're all okay, we have, there you go. So Rochelle is in professional sales representative. And she is just enjoying the opportunity to be part of Special Olympics over the edge and rappelling. She cycled 100 miles in one day. Wow. And she wants to thank Kent Leiter. Is Kent Leiter here? Oh, he's the other one laying. She says you are the best man there is. Aw, he's laughing hysterically right now. See, look. Is that your wife, Kent? He's like. And she says to take your time and get a good shot of her. Well, if she's cycled 100 miles, I would say that is the best position you could probably catch her at. She must have some strong legs. And on rope A, we have Christina Leiter. Is she in relation to you, Kent? That's your... Oh. Okay, so Christina is your daughter. All right. She's a UH student, another UH student we had earlier over here. And how did you hear about Over the Edge? Dad's girlfriend, who's probably Rochelle. I'm getting this all together. Your whole life is right here on these two clipboards, Kent. And she wants to say, Christina wants to say thank you to Kent Teddy Leiter. I know more and more about you as I read along. She says you're awesome. He's got the easy job of waiting till they come down because, you know, he owes them dinner, lunch, and all that other good stuff, probably for doing this. They call themselves the Traderettes. That's so cute, from Ameritrade. TD Ameritrade. I just gave you guys a plug, by the way. TD Ameritrade, where they trade online. So we have Christina and Rochelle. We don't have anybody on rope C yet, just rope A and B. How are the volunteers doing? You guys doing all right? Let's hear for the, see? It's great to be a volunteer for Special Olympics Hawaii, isn't it? Right? Yeah. Like I said, you get the camaraderie, the networking. You know, now I know Alvin and Jason and Belinda and Eli and Darlin. And yeah, and Chris. Great opportunity to get involved. Just takes your time. That's pretty much it. Time and talents. If you like to talk a lot and people will actually listen to you, you can be an MC. Right, Belinda? Or you can be part of the rope staff. At least you have shade now, Jason. Eli, Brad, are you in trouble? All right. So the next we have on board on rope C is Richard Concepcion. He says Conception, but it's Concepcion. He likes to be called Rich. He's a project manager on Schofield. And he helps Special Olympic Hawaii through the Army. Yeah, Special Olympics of Hawaii has a military division that supports on its law enforcement, torch run for Special Olympics, as well as the military units. They come out and help at special events, whether it's coaching or help setting up the events, passing out food, just really being there for the athletes. Being a volunteer is really important for Special Olympics because the money that's raised goes towards the programs and the athletes, and so the people really make the difference on an event. He'd like to thank all of his supporters, especially his wife, Griselle, and Nicole, Adriana, and his son, Ariano. Are you guys down here? Okay, Rochelle, you're doing really good. Rich has his legs wide open. You all right out there, Rich? He looks scared stiff. I don't know if you can keep that all the way down. That's pretty tough. Hey, Christina, you're doing really good. Tina. She likes to be called Tina. How's the view up there? Is it spectacular? This has pretty much been my view the entire time that I've been here. Right, Belinda? Right? It's pretty much. Now I understand why these guys are laying down doing the video. They're way ahead of me on that game. I just don't think they'd ask me to come back if I did the emceeing laying down. Like, and just kind of just look this way? Yeah. But if you want to, like, kind of put your legs. Actually, because I can't see the... Is everybody enjoying their beautiful Saturday afternoon? Like I said, I made a few phone calls to make sure we had wonderful weather for this event. Can you imagine if it was raining? Wow. Hey, there she is. Hi, Rochelle. How are you? I got to tell you, I know a lot about your boyfriend, Kent. Oh. Tina, you doing all right? Yeah. She's so cute. So Tina's a UH student. Do you like heights or you fear heights? Okay. You're not falling. You're gracefully coming down on a rope. Good job. And you've made it. Congratulations. You actually swam in Antarctica? That's amazing. Okay, let me see. Congratulations, Rochelle and Tina. Great job. I think Kent got all the good pictures. He's going to share them on Facebook later. Yay. Great. All right. How you doing, Rich? All right. Not moving. Are you related to Candy? No? Okay. So, project manager on Schofield. Are you DOD? Civilian contractor. Well, thank you for working with our military and taking care of them. I work for housing. Okay, so they're all down, safe and sound. Wonderful. Rich. Do you still have feelings in your legs, Rich? You good? Yeah, he's good? Okay. He loves it, he says. I'm good. How are you? No, I'm good. This is my water over here. No, I'm having fun. Were you down here when the Congratulations, ladies. Good job. Now you can go jump in the water. All right. Good job, Rich. Good job. Good job. Oh, hi. This is Rich's wife, everybody. All right, on rope A, we have strapped in Miss Candy Concepcion. Candy, you have a big fan base. She was really nervous about this one. Candy is actually a coworker of mine at Island Palm Communities. And once I told her about Special Olympics of Hawaii, she's been volunteering like crazy. She volunteered at Cop on Top to help raise funds as well. She also raised more than $1,000 to have this opportunity. Her husband, Chris, is here. Is your son here too? There he is. Son's here, and lots of supporters. How you doing, buddy? Her husband is in the military, so she is a military spouse that works really hard. So thank you, Chris, for doing what you do. Get a hua for the military. She'd like to thank everyone that donated, her family and her friends. She did a Facebook campaign, which is probably the best way to donate funds or to get donations for an activity or event that you're raising funds for. Oh, there she goes. And look at her attire. Did she, like, plan out her wardrobe this morning, Chris, what she was going to wear? Yeah? Okay, cool. Hopefully she'll have some partners up there to come down with. There's the picture pose. So Special Olympics of Hawaii is still trying to win a car to transport their athletes to and from practices and events. So the way that you can help is to vote online. And they even have computers right here at this table on the side. Tracy and Jen are over there. And if you have about a minute and a half, whether, after Candy is done getting down, you can go ahead and vote. They're in third place currently and very close to second. The top two with the most votes win the vehicle. Hey, Candy. Candy, can you hear us yet? Wiggle your feet if you can hear us. She probably can't hear us yet. Oh, there. All right. So on rope B, we have Ben Moskowitz. Okay. So Ben Moskowitz is a police officer. Where's his wife? Is his wife here? Because the only reason why he's doing this is because she told him not to do it. So he said, I'm going to do it. Okay, and He's involved with Special Olympics Hawaii, Director of Law Enforcement, Torch Run. He's a huge volunteer for us, so then... Wonderful. He does a super plunge. So that means he gets his coworkers, his family, and friends involved with Special Olympics as well, because it is such a wonderful cause. He's doing really well. Here comes his group. So we have Candy on rope A. And we have Ben on rope B. All right. Hear that, Ben? Dan is cheering for you really hard. I'm actually thankful for the clouds. It gives us a little shade. It was a little brutal earlier today. Oh, here we go. We have his HPD guys that they were probably voluntold to get over here and support me, boys. You get brownie points.
Yeah. We all the law enforcement events we do that raise money, like the torch run.
Top on cop, tip a cop.
Yeah, all that stuff. So he's
Okay.
leader of that.
Wonderful.
Leader of the group of cops that organize all of them.
Yeah, this year I did tip a cop, and I was supposed to do top a cop, but
Top.
yeah, cop on top, but I had to go to the mainland because my grandmother was sick, but she's fine now, but still.
And
I was
everywhere
like,
I'm at for doing those, he's always there. You know,
Yeah.
like big Walmart out in Kunia. When we're doing cop on top, he's out there. I live out there, so he's right there. When we do the torch run, he's always the announcing. You know, he's always there. So
Are you in the military?
yeah, Navy. My sister's an athlete, so I volunteer everywhere I'm at.
Oh, wonderful.
Hey,
Candy, can you hear me, Candy? Wiggle your feet if you can hear me. She's focused, Chris. She is so focused. Look at her. Look at Are you guys going to the beach after this? All right. A Gio-hana? Gio. Okay, can I get a Gio Ohana shout out? All right. Anybody else want to request a shout out? No? Candy, you're doing it. Was that thunder? No. That was a wave. Maybe that was. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Come on, Auntie Candy. And Ben is up there. It looks like his ropes are a little tangled up there. And we have coming down on rope C. Darlin, do you have rope C? Oh, we're waiting on rope C. Doing really well, Candy.
TJ, as soon as Candy comes down, then we can get him over there to do that.
Oh, we have like a professional repeller on rope C. What is going on? Where's his clipboard? Alrighty. So we have Gary. We have Gary. He's a Ports Maritime Council. Gary the Boilermaker with the Hawaii Ports Maritime Council. Is that you guys over there? All right. How do you pronounce the last name? Acock. Okay, Gary Acock. And he wants to, the reason why he's here is to support Special Olympics, which is great. The most adventurous thing he's done, he's surfed in Hawaii waves for a decade, and he's been skin diving all over the islands. Wonderful. He'd like to thank his mom and dad for having him. Candy, you're doing really good, sweetheart. It's me, Cheryl. She's focused. I think she's stuck. She'd like to say good luck to all the special athletes, and please be sure this rope and the Jones Act stay intact. How you doing up there, Ben? He's good to go.
Tell Ben that some of the Rainbows. He's a coach also for the Rainbows.
Oh, really?
Tell him some of his athletes are here to.
Hey, Ben, you have some of your athletes here supporting you. And he's saying, do as I say, not as I do. That's what he's saying right now. Rainbows are in the house today. They're just like the older group of athletes. Hey, Miss Candy, how you doing? Hey, girlfriend. Are you stuck?
All right, guys, and again, on rope B, Mr. Ben Moskowitz, just for you folks know, is sergeant with the Honolulu Police Department, but not only that, he's our law enforcement coordinator. Law enforcement torch run raises hundreds of thousands of dollars for Special Olympics every year and millions of dollars every year for Special Olympics worldwide. And so Ben is actually the leader of our law enforcement torch group, torch run, and that's awesome. So, Ben, thanks for everything that you do, and thanks for being an officer with HPD. We greatly appreciate it. And just as a reminder, folks, the money that's raised by all of our rappellers goes directly to our local athletes, over 3,500 Special Olympics athletes. They don't pay a dime to participate in the program, and we have over 3,500 participating year-round in Special Olympics, 9 different sports, 40 competitions a year. We've got some of our athletes here today. And we just thank our rappellers so much for helping us raise money. We greatly appreciate it.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you. Yes, it's very important for Special Olympics to have these fundraisers so their athletes have games and competitions they can go to. Come on, Candy. You're doing great, Gary. Was this not challenging enough for you, buddy? He's even in an Aloha shirt. Are you kidding me? This is nothing for him. Good job. Way to go, Gary. You're doing good, Ben. Ben, this is not your first time, is it? You're doing good, Miss Candy. All right, Ben. Great job, as always. Thank you again for protecting and serving and being such a great contributor to Special Olympics of Hawaii. Next time you got to get Antonio to do it with you. Woo! Way to go, Ben. Ben and Gary, ladies and gentlemen, they've made it to the bottom. There you go. We're still here, Candy. We got you, girl. We got you. Take your time. It's all right. This is Candy's first time, so give her lots of credit. It's not easy being up there. Thank you to her family and friends for being out here to support her. It's a beautiful day here in Waikiki. Candy. See, look, you got your own group going. It is hot up there, isn't it? It's hot up there. Yeah. Next time you got to do it in the morning. Hi. Mom. Mom, you need to come down already, Mom. Way to go, Candy. Great job on raising those funds. Challenge, challenge. Your biceps supposed to be burning, girl. Or your core. Look, she's sweating. You're doing great. You're almost there. You're almost there. Eli's gotcha. Eli's gotcha. All right. And Candy is down. She's like, wait, my feet aren't on the ground yet. Wait. All right. Congratulations, Candy. She's a little weak in the knees there. Good job, Candy. Next year, I'll do it with you.
She's like, I'm going to remember that.
Yeah, she will. Wait, are you PCSing out soon? Okay, so once again, Special Olympics is trying to get some votes. The two top organizations that have the most votes for a 100carsforgood.com, Toyota is giving away a car. And all it takes is a minute and a half to vote. We have the computers right over there. So if you have time before you go off, while you're waiting for her to get strapped down, if you can go over there and just log on and vote, doesn't cost you anything. They're currently in third place. The top two get a new vehicle. So thank you very much. Candice Ohana over here is going to, family and friends are going to vote. Thank you. So those that are a little unfamiliar with what Special Olympics in Hawaii does. They provide year-round sports training and athletic competition for all sorts of Olympic-type sports for children and adults with intellectual disabilities. So there's over 3,500 athletes here in Hawaii, and we have volunteer coaches that volunteer their time, sometimes their vehicle and equipment to help out the athletes and support them. If you're interested in volunteering and if you've never done it before, you should really do it. It's a really great experience, humbling experience. The athletes are always very sincere and upfront and honest, and they really appreciate the volunteers, as well as Special Olympics of Hawaii. They take care of you. So if you haven't volunteered or you don't want to do it by yourself, just grab a friend. There's lots of lots of games that you can volunteer for. We have an upcoming bocce tournament, which is the winter sports program. That's going to be over at Pearl Harbor Hickam Joint Base. And it's a day of lots of fun. And it really helps out the athletes. So thank you for your support and being out here. This particular event on Over the Edge is done every year. And each of the rappellers, I believe there's more than 120 individuals participating today. It's 31 stories high, 315 feet. And thank you very much to the Sheraton of Waikiki for allowing Special Olympics to do this. They raised over $1,000 to be able to jump off there. So they actually had to raise money to have the opportunity to intentionally go down this 31-foot story, or this 30-story building by choice. Nobody's being forced, at least we don't think. I also want to thank our rope staff that have been here pretty much all day. Belinda and Eli and Alvin and Jason. Finally getting some rest in the shade. I'm surprised you guys aren't in the water. That's coming up. But, oh, it looks like we have some supporters getting ready to make some noise, which is wonderful. We also have some athletes here. Where are the athletes? Support for the athletes. Athletes are here. This is what we're all doing it for their programs and games. Special Olympics offers training and competition in basketball, bocce, bowling, powerlifting, soccer, softball, swimming, and track and field. There's also golf and tennis. So the goal is to develop physical fitness as well as demonstrating courage and just pretty much experiencing the joy and participating and sharing. So they build friendships. Almost every person that I've come in contact with has some family member or friend that is involved with Special Olympics. So your donations and of your time and your money are for a very good cause, and they're greatly appreciated. So once again, we're trying to win a car from Toyota, a van to help transport our athletes to and from practices and games and equipment. And all you need to do is spend about a minute and a half on the computer, which Tracy and Jen have right over there for your convenience. It's really easy. We had Candy's family go over there and vote. It was easy, right, guys? Super easy. We're only 2% away. So every single vote counts. If I could vote twice, I would, but you can't. So you don't have to be a resident. You could just be a visitor. You could be eating lunch. Come out here, vote before 6 o'clock. You don't have to speak English. You can we'll help you out. Just push a button. Yeah. Just log on to Facebook. That's international right there. Thank you. I appreciate that. This is something that they asked me to be here because I talk a lot, and Dan gets tired every once in a while. Though Dan is the man. Yeah, Dan usually has a plan. All right. Let's see. What else can I talk about? What do you want to talk about today? What sport do you guys play? I love softball. Softball is my favorite. One of you guys might have to teach me how to play basketball, though. I'm not very good. Oh, yeah? Who's your coach? Okay. Are you on the Rainbows, too? So if you want to volunteer, they rely on 6,000 volunteers a year. Once you sign up to be a volunteer, you will be given opportunities to volunteer more. And it's really up to you whether you can say you're available or not. If you can't come out, don't worry about it. Come to the next one. No guilt trip at all. And it ranges from individual events for just a few hours, or if you want to be involved the entire day, you can. Like I said, they take care of you. They feed you. They give you shirts. They get a certificate for community service hours. So if you have high school students that need community service hours or special clubs that need community service hours, you can earn community service hours with the Special Olympics of Hawaii. That's always incentive to get the young ones out, because honestly, the young ones should be involved. It teaches them leadership and responsibility. And if you're interested, all you got to do is email volunteers@specialolympicshawaii.org or just go to their website. That's the easiest. All right, and we are back in action. On rope A, we have Greg Davis. How about a big hand for Greg? Oh, we got his fan group over here. And we also have on rope B, James Naver. James. So Greg is a community media services director for Olelo. And his granddaughter, Pomai, motivated him to go on the Over the Edge. He saw the advertisement in the newspaper. So Dan, newspaper and television work. And the Winter Zone, because you got a lot from there. So Pomai, his granddaughter, has participated for 4 years. So congratulations to Pomai. The most adventurous thing that Mr. Greg has done is thrill rides. So I guess this would be considered a thrill ride as well. And then on rope B, James, He's a retired sheet metal worker from CMOP Mechanical. This is one of his things to do on his bucket list. We've heard a lot about the bucket list today. This is the first time doing something like this. He'd like to thank Layla Carson, his first grandchild. Are any of these people I'm talking about here today? Okay. And the next stop is the first floor bar. That's what I'm talking about. Come over here to the Run Fire, I believe is what it is. And on rope C, we have Sarah Smitherman. Sarah Smitherman. She's an English teacher at Marino School. Do we have any of her students here? Or from Marino School? One of her students signed her up. I love it. You're going to give me that test? Well, guess what? You're going over the edge. Yeah. And so she says that one of her students actually did a research project her junior year on Down syndrome, and it inspired her to get more involved with Special Olympics. And it looks like Mr. Greg over there is doing quite well. How are you doing up there, Greg? It's the best day of your life. Is it really hot out there? Yeah, it's a good thing it's a cream wall, not like a black wall. That would be.
Oh, I missed that one.
He's like screaming the whole way down.
So,
Oh,
Cheryl,
you're
Jimmy's
Jimmy.
replacing you at 2.
Oh, wonderful. Hi, I'm Cheryl. I actually used to work for the radio station a long time ago. So I know Leo and Paul and all those guys. Burrito. I worked for, it was when it was Visionary. Yeah, one of those over there. And then you left and came back. And Right. Okay. Well, good. So let me, at 2, right?
Yeah.
Because there's
Jimmy's wife, Tracy, works for Special Olympics now.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
She's awesome.
This is a special list. He's like, yeah, I kind of like her.
All right.
A special list that what they're going to do is there's a big group, I guess, of 16 people that came. So you're still going to get these on the clipboards, and these are just extra anecdotes about them.
Oh, okay.
So you just have to kind of, when you see their name on the boards,
Right,
because
right.
they were going to try and go in order, but you know how that goes. So it is what it is. So, yeah. All right, so we have the big winner, Greg. Congratulations, Greg. It's picture time. He's like, I need to get a picture of everybody out of the way. Great job. So James and Sarah are neck and neck. Okole together up there. They're making their way down. So James wants to do the Maui zip line. Has anybody ever done a zip line before? You've done a zip line before? Is it fun? I got to try that one in Maui. Yeah? So this is his granddaughter, Pomai. So this is why Greg has done this. Yep, you're good. Sarah, you are awesome. This is too easy for you. English teacher at Marino School. Wonderful. Congratulations, Sarah. Thank you very much for raising the funds that you did and supporting Special Olympics of Hawaii. The funds stay in Hawaii for our athletes, so thank you. And we have James, our retired sheet metal worker. Must be union. He's still up there. So, Sarah, hopefully you'll come back next year. Wonderful. Bring a friend. Bring Lindsay. Wonderful. She will. She will. So if you're a spectator just watching and cruising, enjoying the sunlight of Waikiki, and haven't voted yet to help out Special Olympics, this is what you can do. You go right over there and see Miss Tracy, and she has a computer. You go online, takes about a minute and a half, and you vote. What you're voting for is a brand new van for Special Olympics of Hawaii. It's really simple. It's really easy. It just takes a minute and a half. The top two organizations that get the most votes win a van from Toyota. This van will help transport athletes, equipment to games, practices, whatever they need the van for. So with your help, if you're just cruising around, doesn't cost you any money, just a minute and a half of your time. Ben would really appreciate it, as well as Nancy. How you doing up there, James? You all right, buddy? You must be hot. All right, we have Dustin Sellers strapping up to rope A. His nickname is Pretty Boy. He's unemployed. Well, he better be pretty if he's unemployed. All right, so he's up there. Dan told him to do it, so that's awesome. The most adventurous thing he's ever done is 5 tequila shots in 1 hour. This is another reason why he's probably unemployed. He'd like to thank his mother. It's on the same paper as the 5 tequila shots. I'd like to thank my mother. And it says, any other comments you'd like us to announce as you're going over the edge? So handsome. Oh, my God. I got to meet this guy. Some funny anecdotes that they have about him is for, rumor has it, he quit his job to train for this. All right, well, he should be down here by now if that's the case. He's still all the way up there. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, so James has made it down. Congratulations, James. Have a big round of applause for James. You can cross this off your bucket list. And you're young enough to put something else on your list, buddy. Picture time, James. Picture time. There you go. Let's go, pretty boy. I don't know. From this angle, I'm not really sure at this point. And apparently he has a new beard that gives him that great 3-day alcoholic binge look that women really love. Wow. How old is this guy? He's 44. That's not young. He's my age. We probably graduated the same year. I probably know him. Hey, Dustin, we're waiting for you. Let's go, pretty boy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, here's rope B. DFC? DFC? Did they call you? No? So we have a contestant on, or a volunteer that raised more than $1,000 on rope C. Haven't quite got her information yet, but we will get that. She really seems to know what she's doing. Come on, Dustin, it's okay. Thank you. Chandra. All right, on rope C, we have Miss Chandra Pasillas. Let's see. She's a meteorologist. Wow, so we can thank her for the beautiful weather that we have today for the U.S. Air Force. Sorry, Chris. She's nearly 10 years here in Hawaii, now works at Hickam. And the Over the Edge sounded like a cool thing to do for her, so she's here. She volunteered as the cop on top for 42 hours straight at the Hawaii Kai location. Go Ducks. That's another fundraising event that Special Olympics of Hawaii has. They have police officers or law enforcement or firefighters. They go up there and they stay up on the scaffolding as long as it takes to raise a certain goal of money. That was recently in September. So you may have seen them up there, and then people down below collecting funds. So she helps out with that. And Dustin is making good time now. Look, I think he's finally got the rhythm. Hey, look, he's smiling. Look. Ha. Let's see. So her first experience with Special Olympics was in 2005 in Germany. So she's been around. She also does the Aikahi Summer Classic, Cop on Top, the bowling events. So she's well known in the Special Olympics of Hawaii community. Oh, there's pretty boy Dustin. Congratulations, Dustin. It's a really nice shirt, too. I like it. Chandra, you are kicking it, girl. You've done this before, haven't you? Oh, she's a coach. There you are. Congrats. She's done. She's done. Look at her. Full of energy, ready to go again. That was great. You did good. All right. Great job, Dustin and Chandra. That rain cloud up there doesn't. Yes, I said go Ducks. I said it. It's on your paper. I said it.
All right, up on rope C right now, Brandon Young making his way down. Already over the edge there. I would say he's about 29 stories now. 29, it looks like. We'll take 2 off there. Brandon Young, he does life insurance, long-term care insurance, Medicare insurance, basically insurance. He does a lot of insurance stuff. The reason that he decided to do this year, actually, he did it last year. And this is one of those things where you do it one time, you're hooked. Everybody says that. You got to do it again if you do it one time. The most adventurous thing that Mr. Brandon's ever done is jumping out of a plane. That's higher than 31 stories most of the time. Most of the time you jump out of a plane, a lot higher than 31 stories. This should be easy for him. His last words or thoughts as he goes over the side of the building, 2 words, good times. Good times. He's having a good time. Yeah, he's motoring down. I'd say he's about, let's say, 20 stories now. 20. Somewhere in that range. I have very bad depth perception. And we got somebody up on rope B as well, coming down the middle chute here. It is Mr. Mike Smola. And he's got a fan club. Mike is a museum curator at the Hawaiian Mission Houses Historic Site and Archives. Now, that's a cool job, museum curator, although that's one of those jobs where you're more likely to end up as being the bad guy in a Scooby-Doo episode, but it happens. It happens. What motivated him to do this? He just wanted to rappel. He thought that sounded fun. And why not? Look at him go. Oh, he's motoring too. He actually might catch up to Brandon at that rate. He actually heard about Over the Edge from his teammate, Deb Walton. She's the one who's responsible for this, Mike. Blame her. The most adventurous thing he's ever done is doing some of the Ko'olau Summit Trail hikes. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I've seen that on YouTube. There's some crazy hikes up there in the Ko'olaus. Look at, oh, there's Brandon. He's done already. That was too easy, wasn't it, Brandon? Too easy. Nice job, Brandon. Let's give it up for Brandon Young on rope C. I didn't even have time to read his whole bio, and he's down already. We still have Mike up on rope B. Mike's just going to hang around for a little bit up there. He'd like to thank everyone who donated, and he'd also like to thank Sally Green for loving him. Aw, that's nice. Is that you? That's so nice. Makes me want to sing a song. Always and forever. No, I won't do that. I won't do that. His last words as he went over to the side of the building, rappel on. How's it going up there, Mike? It's a good view. Hang out and enjoy it. Don't forget, if you're just hanging around here, you can help out Special Olympics Hawaii right now. It's real easy. Special Olympics Hawaii is one of a few charities that's up to win a brand new van from Toyota. This is a very cool thing that Toyota is doing. Special Olympics Hawaii could win one. We need your help. We need you to go online and vote, and you can actually do it right now. Tracy, right over there. Wave your hand, Tracy. There she is. She's got a computer. You don't even have to go home or do any of that stuff. Just go over to Tracy. She's got the computer. You go vote. Boom. Hopefully we can get a new van for Special Olympics Hawaii. That would be awesome. Lots of people would be happy with that. And if you're wondering about Special Olympics Hawaii, you know, as you get ready to go to the computer and vote to help them win a new van, What Special Olympics Hawaii does is provides year-round sports training and athletic competition in a variety of Olympic-type sports, all kinds of things for children and adults with intellectual disabilities. Basketball, bocce, all kinds of stuff. Bowling, swimming, powerlifting, track and field. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff for all our children and adults with intellectual disabilities here in Hawaii. So you can help out right now by going over to the computer where Tracy is and voting. Help Special Olympics Hawaii get a new van to help out the more than 3,000 adults and children that they help out. I was kind of pumping up the numbers there a little bit, Dan. 30,000. That's a lot. And there's Mike. He got everything fixed. Stopped hanging around looking at the view, and now he's on his way down. Over halfway down, Mike. You're doing it, bud. You're getting close enough, I can tell the brand of your shoes now. Very close. You got this. And we appreciate you doing this, Mike, helping out a great cause, which is what you said, one of the reasons you wanted to do this. Why not? Go over the side of a building and help out a great cause. How can you lose in that situation? Easy does it there, Mike. Coming on down rope B. Mike is just a young guy, too. He's only 33. He could do this for a lot of years. A lot of years. Coming down the stretch, only about 2 stories left here. Down to 1 story. How'd he do, Sally? We got a thumbs up on that one? There he is. On the ground. Good job, Mike. Well done. Well done, sir. So what was the strategy there in the middle, Mike? Just kind of hang out for a while and I don't blame you. This view, just, isn't it awesome? Yes, that's a nice view up there too. I'd really like to thank all the people that are doing this today, because there are people like me who are scared of heights that can't do this. And to see these people is just unbelievable. Good job, Mike. Give him a round of applause. And in case you're wondering how this is helping out Special Olympics, every single person that's gone over the side of the building today has raised a minimum of $1,000. A minimum. Some people raising more than that. We had people raise over $8,000. That's unbelievable. Are you going to do it next year, Sally? That's what yeah, you got to make it a race. Make it a race. 2 races. 1 is who can raise the most money, and 2 is who can go down the fastest. No. We will have some more over the edgers coming up soon. Don't forget, you can help us out. Help Special Olympics Hawaii win a new van from Toyota. Just go see Tracy over here underneath the umbrella. She's got a computer. You can go on and vote. Special Olympics Hawaii, one of 4 national charities competing today for this van. 5. How cool would that be for a charity from Hawaii to win something on a national level like that? Let's help Special Olympics Hawaii get a van. Come over and vote.